Pause and acknowledge your thoughts. The first step to stopping negative thoughts is to become aware of them. When you notice a negative thought popping into your head, take a moment to pause and acknowledge it. Don't judge yourself for having the thought, just simply observe it. Challenge the thought. Once you've acknowledged the thought, ask yourself if it's really true. Is there another way to look at the situation? Are you jumping to conclusions? Are you catastrophizing? Once you've challenged the thought, you may be able to see it in a more realistic light. Replace the thought with a positive one. Once you've challenged the negative thought, replace it with a more positive one. This can be difficult at first, but with practice, it gets easier. You can also try using affirmations, which are positive statements that you repeat to yourself. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you're mindful, you're less likely to get caught up in negative thoughts. There are many different ways to practice mindfulness, such as meditation, yoga, and tai chi. Get enough sleep. When you're sleep deprived, you're more likely to have negative thoughts. Make sure you're getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Exercise regularly. Exercise is a great way to reduce stress and anxiety, both of which can contribute to negative thinking. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. If you find that you're struggling to stop negative thoughts on your own, it may be helpful to talk to a therapist. A therapist can help you understand your negative thoughts and develop strategies for managing them. Here are some additional tips for stopping negative thoughts. Spend time with positive people. The people you spend time with can have a big impact on your thoughts. Surround yourself with people who are supportive and encouraging. Do things that make you happy. When you're doing things that you enjoy, you're less likely to focus on negative thoughts. Make time for activities that make you feel good, such as spending time in nature, reading, or listening to music. Practice gratitude. Taking time to appreciate the good things in your life can help to shift your focus away from negative thoughts. Make a habit of writing down or saying aloud 3 things you're grateful for each day. It's important to remember that you're not alone in this. Everyone has negative thoughts from time to time. The important thing is to not let them control you. By following the tips above, you can learn to manage your negative thoughts and live a happier, more fulfilling life. Profile picture continue view other drafts. Here are some more tips on how to stop negative thoughts. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're struggling to manage your negative thoughts on your own, don't be afraid to ask for help from a therapist or counselor. They can teach you effective coping mechanisms and help you develop a plan to manage your thoughts. Be patient with yourself. It takes time and practice to change negative thinking patterns. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just keep practicing the techniques that you've learned, and eventually you will see a difference. Remember that you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just thoughts. They are not facts. You can choose to believe them or not. When you have a negative thought, remind yourself that it is just a thought and that you don't have to believe it. Focus on the present moment. When you're caught up in negative thoughts, it's easy to get lost in the past or the future. But the past is gone and the future hasn't happened yet. The only thing that is real is the present moment. So focus on the present moment and let go of the negative thoughts about the past or the future. Be kind to yourself. Negative thoughts can be very harsh and critical. But it's important to be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself you would talk to a friend. Be patient, understanding, and supportive. I hope these tips help you to stop negative thoughts and live a happier, more fulfilling life.